I don't know if many of you know this thing, the more you look, the less you see. But in social media, it's the more you look, the more you see, and then you get confused. I just want to call out someone for something, and I don't know, I may be wrong, but like, guys, I feel it's quite a shady thing. No offense, but I don't know why part of me feels like it's just to retaliate back at DAVIDO. That's SAMKLEF calling out DAVIDO for owing a particular person or something like that. I'm not saying that that is good, neither am I like saying, oh, singing out his praises. But guys, the way social media trends is so funny. 1 minute we're rejoicing and celebrating someone, and the next we are talking about his demise, we're talking about his downfall, or speaking or saying something just very, very negative about the person. Now, we all know it's not a surprising news that DAVIDO just welcomed his twins with his wife, and we were all happy, jubilated, and then someone just comes and says DAVIDO and his boys beat up so person. I don't know what to think. Sometimes, this kind of things, I feel like it's just all conspiracy. I'm not saying they didn't happen, no, but I'm saying that at the time that it is all coming out, I feel it's just all conspiracy. It's what people are doing just to give him a bad name. This is what I feel, because if you know all this while, why didn't you speak about it? Why is it that when a certain celebrity hits the peak of his career, hits a certain milestone, you get people speak or start rendering them bad and then trying to just run them down? Not be say at the talk say DAVIDO did well. No, I'm not saying that. Whatever he's doing or whatever he has done, or guy, DAVIDO, if you're owing somebody, you should pay them. You're a popular figure that we all look up to. So if you're owing people, it just rubs off wrong on so many Nigerians. You should pay them. But like, I feel like this is purposefully coming out because someone has a very, very bad negative agenda, which is just to maybe retaliate and just take revenge. This is what I feel. That's SAMKLEF, because I don't understand what the beef is. And then lastly, I'm not trying to drag this. I beg, making a no context say I drag this matter out so much. I've always been saying that I know nothing. I don't know. I never knew MOHBAD 101. I will always say this for clarification's sake. Make them not go quote me. One thing stands out. I'm just only... Social media is quite funny. I don't know if many of you know this thing. The more you look, the less you see. But in social media, it's the more you look, the more you see, and then you get confused because you don't know what to follow. Now, okay, there's been a lot of issues. Truthfully, it's now seemingly looking like maybe Naira Marley and Sam Larry probably had no hand, but I still have a lot of doubts. I still have so many doubts. But then it's looking like, I don't know, I saw this interview that a very dark black man did with one guy that claimed to be MOHBAD'S friend. They probably went to the same prison. The guy came out saying a lot of things about MOHBAD'S wife, how she probably had an affair with one of the members of the Malian group. All that, and she was also sleeping with the manager. That is supposedly a female, so she they do lesbian. Do you understand? She was a lesbian. It's quite funny because like all these hidden truths are coming out now. After this guy don't buy, it shows negligence. It shows a lot of carelessness. It shows evil-mindedness. I know I'm spelling all these three things out because there are people that knew MOHBAD. He had family, he had friends. Where were they when all this was going on? I'm hearing things about MOHBAD jumping out from the house or jumping down from this or that and whatever. Guys, why do we always allow things to escalate before we now start hearing all this information? It's even, see, me that is talking about it, I'm already getting tired speaking about it. It's even exhausting me. I feel tired already, but I need to really raise my voice because it's becoming unbecomable. If there's even any word like that. Why is it after his demise, all these things are now coming out? Whether it's the truth or whether it's lies, we don't even know. But you're just hearing things. So we forget that this person has died and we should be respecting the dead. Honestly, if this is it, if truly the wife had a hand in it, because in my last video that I did about MOHBAD, I was more on the side where people should not just point accusing fingers, especially at her, directed towards her, because she still had a part to play. She still had a responsibility, being that she was MOHBAD's wife, and I felt that it would do us more good to be respectful of that. But if all these things are pointing towards her, well, I don't know. So it gives room for people to probe. I understand that, but the lot of allegations is what is even baffling for me. How did MOHBAD's mother keep quiet and watch her son go through all this? How did the father watch his own son? Guys, there are some things your father should not do. There are some things your mother shouldn't do. So the whole story is even getting much more frustrating. I'm beginning to even feel that people are just talking about it, or you hear different things because people want to trend. It's good, whether it's not good, whether it's true or whether it's false. You're just trending. So that is what it is for me. I was thinking that by now we'll be getting the case sorted out, but we're still on the issue. Truthfully, the way this thing is even being said, I'm always saying the very dark black man always talking about this issue. Even me, I'm tempted to think that, guy, did they pay you? Did they pay you to talk about this? Not only you they carry the matter for head. No, but to be honest and fair with you as well, a lot of what he says tends to make sense. It's just that he really just knows how to bring the stories to limelight. In a way, it's helping us to understand the whole issue, but in a way, it's also confusing the hell out of us, because I am tired of the different versions I've heard. I am tired of the different stories I've heard of Mohbad, of this, of that. Let's just give the case a rest.
Give it a rest.
I hopefully do pray that all ends well for Mohbad and his family. Really, that's what I sincerely pray for and I wish for. It will be very, very foolish of us if we allow ourselves always lose out on people who meant or mean a lot to us while they were here, while they were still with us on earth, while they were still alive, breathing, and we could see them physically. Not when they are dead and long gone. We begin to hear good sides about them. We begin to talk well of them. We begin to speak good of them. We begin to understand that we did not treat them well. I never want to be a participant in that kind of thing. Give it a rest. The guy needs to be resting in peace by now. If he was probably alive and looking at us, or his spirit was looking at us, I'm sure he'll be shaking his head at a lot of false stories that are being spoken about him. Let's just give the case a rest. Still, I will still say it. Rest in peace, Mohbad. I really do pray that you get the justice that you truly deserve.